off social media.
Social media is a false reality. Mm-hmm. It's not real. You think everybody's living their best life on social media? Everybody has a double life. That causes mental... studies say social media causes mental illness because people try to measure up to what they see other people fronting in front of a camera do, right? Everybody don't have it good, and that, you shouldn't feel ashamed. Stop trying to be what everybody else is. Find yourself. That's another thing. If you are insecure and you have no fucking identity of who you are, you're gonna be in a life of turmoil, right? Find yourself. Be yourself, right? That's what you need to do.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh, I want to elaborate far as like finding yourself. Within black culture, black people love to identify with things that are negative. And I know, no other race of people try to identify with negativity. And I think that's a big reason to why I've always felt outcasted, because I don't identify with things that are negative. And it's just sad when you have a group of people that value all the wrong things. Because I thought about that to myself a long time ago. Black people value all the wrong things.
God damn. Go ahead.
All the things you should be ashamed of or embarrassed about. These are the things that black people value, and it's really sad,
Talk about that mental illness too.
And I believe mental illness does definitely run in the black community. It's just black people don't talk about it. Black people like to drown out.
We like to mask it.
They like to drown out their issues with drugs and alcohol,
yep.
And smoking weed, which is sad. But it's just, I just feel you have to come to a point to where you just do what's best for you. Find your own path in life and just learn to not care what other people think. That's what I had to learn to do too.
And remember this quote, fellas: the best slave is the person that doesn't even know that they've been enslaved. The best slave is a person that doesn't even know that they've been enslaved. Remember that.
Yep.
A lot of people are slaves, even though they seem like they're free, but they're really slaves. A lot of black people in the mind, psychologically, are slaves still.
That's true.
And again, I like what my man Batman Beyond 6'4" said. If you can make a slave comfortable with being a slave, they won't have the desire to be free. Being free is discomfort. Just because something feels good does not make it right. You have to stop thinking with your impulses and start thinking with your head. Stop thinking with your heart. That's how you know a lot of people in society are feminine. You're thinking with your feelings instead of your brain. Sometimes freedom can feel like shit because you can deal with the pressure from people, but sometimes you'll learn to deal with that shit. Like I said, I told you guys, there's a price with being a renegade. You can't sit there and say, I'm blackpilled or I'm a renegade when you're afraid of people's opinions. You gotta wake up and smell this fucking smoke. You gotta wake up and smell it. Read between the fucking lines. These politicians are crooked. Women are crooked. Women are the biggest puppets and the biggest implementers of all this SJW bullshit. This is not healthy. And think about it. When you get rid of morals, that's when you start getting rid of structure in society and shit starts to fall. You have to have morals. I did not say you have to believe in God. You can be an atheist and still have morals. Because don't get it twisted. I don't fall for anything. I don't fucking believe in God. My man Batman does. And guess what? We still respect each other and we still have that same ideology. If you believe in God, you believe in God. That's whatever you want to do. But my thing is, you got to have morals. We live in, like I said, millennials. I'm 24. How old are you?
I just hit 31.
I'm 25.
Exactly. We're millennials. And the thing is, a thing I noticed with millennials across the board, we don't really push morals like we used to do because it's just not prevalent. And the thing is, we invalidate. The problem is, if you start having morals, you're going to invalidate other people's lifestyle. So you're going to make a faggot feel bad about being a faggot if you tell other people that homosexuality is bad. You understand? So my thing is, it's sad, but if you have morals, you're going to invalidate other people's lifestyle. Go ahead.
And before we end this video, as black pillars, we need to be reaching people as much as possible. We know we can't save everybody, but we got to reach people. If you're just going to waste time, then don't even call yourself black pill or red pill, because you're wasting a lot of time. A lot of people be playing around too damn much, because we got to stop. You got to pick a side. Is either you're with the common sense, with the philosophies, or you're for the world. This world is not for us. It's not. So you got to make a choice.
Death is true freedom. Remember that shit.
And you cannot be on the sidelines. You can't be lukewarm. It's either you're on one side or the other.
You can't
it's
be
your
bisexual.
Choice to choose.
You can't be bisexual.
And guess what? If you choose to be black pilled and choose to be an outcast of society, you might die.
You gotta know.
I'm not afraid to die. I'm not. Death is inevitable.
Bring up that 300.
So I'm just being real here. All that fear shit is all out the window. This world is going to get crazier. The economy is going to crash soon. You're going to see a lot of people on the streets robbing each other. You talk about this virus is scary now. Wait till you see in the future around next year. Shit's going to get crazy.
And the virus is a lie too. That shit is
telling
exaggerated.
You, and it's a lie too.
They're
trying to control you.
Happen,
and I'm telling you, this economy is going to go to shit. Y'all just don't know. You got to be ready.
And before I close out this video, because I know Oreo Man got to bounce in a minute, just remember this. People will never hesitate. I'm going to tell y'all how corrupt people are before I close this out. People won't hesitate to sell lies. Lies sell. The truth doesn't. That's why rappers put the bullshit in their lyrics to get viewers, and they know it's going to get them a lot of money. That's why politicians say the same bullshit every fucking 4 years, because it gets votes. Lies sell. Truth doesn't. Because if they tell you the fucking truth, you ain't going to vote for them. I'm just being honest. So you got to decide, do you want to live in a delusional ass reality because your feelings hurt? Or do you want to accept the fucking reality? Because if you can accept the fucking reality, then you're black pill. Be black pill. Don't stop running around this big ass circle of denial and just accept it. Don't waste 60 years of your life, thinking that the truth is not what we're saying. It is. Accept it. Don't be 70 years old and like, damn, I wish I would have listened when I was 25. That's your dumb ass fault.
Yeah, like they said, stop wasting your time with politics. Guess what? If we really need elections, there'll be no point of elections if everybody was satisfied. What's the point of elections if everybody was satisfied? So hundreds of years of elections, nothing has fucking changed. Think about that. All this time, and nothing has happened. That's why they lie to people. Mm-hmm. They try to sell you hope to go vote. Because let's be real, they all know that if they gave everybody the change that they wanted, there will be no point of elections. There will be no point.
Stop thinking that just because these people are wearing suits and they're articulating correctly, they have your best interests. They some thugs. They just like the niggas on the street. They just as bad.
Thugs in suits.
Yeah, they're thugs in suits. That's it. Yeah. My thing is, again, before I close this video out, man, just understand, first of all, don't trust nobody's word, especially a female. Because, listen, it's all going to go to shit. It's already going to shit. The fact that we're trying to put women in power is bad enough. We shouldn't even be at this point. But yeah, man, I'm Renegade #1.
Batman Beyond 6'4".
Oreo Man.
All right, and we out.